defending, and what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
And that gets things running. It's a good foot in there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donadoni picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good ball! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Ronaldo. Chouameni, Rabiot, turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé, now Saliba. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dembele, well, played right into his path. Goes for a shot! Zanetti. And it's Xabi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bergkamp. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Now the delivery. Piqué getting this one clear. No goals as yet. That pass has been well intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Hernandez. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, there first. Upamecano attempts a clearance. France are looking to go forward now.
France really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Oh, that's delightful. And that's gone loose. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Chiellini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal, Milan! The first significant strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rabiot. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Dembele, skims one in, and he's there to get it away. Upamecano, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, 1-0 the score. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Rabiot. Good pressure, determined, intense. Olise!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Xavi Alonso. Stood up well to him there. Olise. Can he get it through? Camavinga looking to receive it in space. Got a Donny. Xavi Alonso. And it's Chiellini. He's a sharp little ball here. De Gea claims comfortably. Piqué. To Xavi Alonso. Chiellini. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Bergkamp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Manuel. Saliba. Manuel. Now Saliba. And it's Koundé. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lee Kang-in. Now, can they get him away? And they've got rid. Corner number 2 then. Saliba tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Chouameni. Camavinga. That's a cute ball. That looks a cracking ball. De Gea can get it clear. Pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lee Kang-in. Deftly away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he can thump it away. Zanetti is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Such good technique.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have the chance to go the other way. Chouameni. Oh, they can break here. Just eases him off the ball. Thinks one through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba. Koundé. Now Saliba. Koundé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Camavinga. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Nicely spread. Doué making good progress on the right-hand side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Dembele receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Plays it through. Donadoni finding himself in space. He leaps for it! And no mistake! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the...
Tries one from range! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Viene sostituito con il numero 17, Van Nistelrooy.
Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Thuram. That has been slung wide.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bergkamp. Zanetti, looking to provide the solidity his team so need. It's Bergkamp. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here.
Chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zanetti. Now Piqué. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Donatoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Flings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tsimikas getting this one clear. Bakasetas. That's going wide left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely shot, a goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
That has been cut short. Lee Kang-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Lee Kang-in! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan leading now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Getting up there! And a neat finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Piqué, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bakasetas. He's had it taken off him. Donadoni. Bakasetas. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Lee Kang-in. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bergkamp. Tsimikas. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Tsimikas. Threads one in. Played out wide. He's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, it's Bergkamp! Oh, my word! Dennis Bergkamp!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
45 minutes is number 21, Dennis Bergkamp.
Milan with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mavropanos. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that signals the end of the first period. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Milan up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Greece are looking to break at pace. Bergkamp. Bakasetas. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bergkamp. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stood up well to him there. Zanetti. And Donadoni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Chiellini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zanetti. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And this is Ronaldo. Bergkamp. And this is Ronaldo. Mavropanos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bakasetas. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bergkamp does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Batistuta. And a chance! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 68 minutes is number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Substitution for Greece. Number 14.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Substitution.
Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly...
Here's the header! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pinches it off him. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tries a shot! Against the crossbar! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Substitution for Greece. Number 11.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Bakasetas.
Lots and lots of
Number
changes.
7. Coming on the field. Number 18. Number 20.
No, he didn't
Mandelas.
quite meet it right.
that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to get it clear. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, now and the finish! Oh, off the bar! And that really should have been that.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's got away from him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just 5 minutes left. Looking for options for movement. Nicked it back promptly. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. Bergkamp. Zanetti. The man that is tenacity personified.
There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's worked it through. Davids bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Simikas. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Signore
Now,
e signori,
the game itself.
benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Milan e Milan.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. A probing pass. Davinta gets it away. Opts to play it back. It's a threatening ball. Pulisic. Good ball over the top. Cleared away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Zanetti. Over to the right flank. Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This is a promising build-up. And here's Batistuta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Pulisic. Oh, he's onto this. Caught offside that time. Physical challenge.
Massaro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Selamat! Selamat! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zanetti. Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely, now then. Bartasaghi. And it's Bartasaghi. Rabiot. And he's had it nicked away. Pulisic. He's got away. He's on it, can he get away? Nakata. Salamakas running with the ball. Modric, played out to the left flank, and Bartasaghi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Barella, Nakata tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Pavlovic. Rabiot. Pulisic is onto this. Salmakers. And it's Barella. Massaro. That has ended up in no man's land. It's Nakata! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Milan have the lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Bartasaghi.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nakata. So what can they make of this? Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Nakata. And he's picked it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafael Leao. Now Pulisic. And that has put paid to that. Chiellini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. And he's lost his man here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Un minuto di recupero.
Nakata.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Nakata. Massaro. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Davids. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pavlovic. And it's Bartasaghi. Modric.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rabiot. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Donatoni. Barella. Nakata. Donatoni providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Donatoni. Massaro. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to...
Tries one from range! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. Chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Billing. Massaro. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. Aimed at the Fase. Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
So we have movement on both benches. Davinta.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Good ball, good take. Massaro, spread to the right. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in, and he's cut it out. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Estupinian clears without hesitation.
Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Massaro really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan have their third corner. Big chance! Estupinian can clear it away. Serginho crosses it. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Billing. Batistuta being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now it's Martinez. No luck with that dink over the top. Deftly out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Modric.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Milan benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Davinta.
Ci saranno
5 minutes to add.
recupero.
Ribery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot, surely! Pass somewhat off target. We expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? That's a sharp pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
This is a promising build-up. Bergkamp. And here's Donatoni. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calatrava. Stood up well to him there. Bergkamp. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni going face-to-face with his great rival. Bergkamp crosses. He's rising! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Over to the right flank. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Donatoni. Forlan. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Cleared away. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a sharp pass. Donatoni. Donatoni will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lee Kang-in tries to dink it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Bergkamp. Look at the space here. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Almost half an hour in now. And no, he's seen through all of that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bergkamp touches it back. A probing pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Piqué. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Forlan. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely weighted ball, knocks it out wide. And it's made its way to him. Spread neatly. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, well played. Donadoni. AC Milan could counter here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And a header! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Might be dangerous. Chance to shoot! Maldini. Donatoni. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in gets flagged offside. Lee Kang-in. Zanetti, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's going wide left. He has a look up. Caught offside that time. Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schwermin! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. There will be a throw-in. Piqué. Maldini. It's a good spell of possession, this. So, what can they make of this? Knocks it into space.
L'affluenza di
That'll be a
quest'oggi è
throw.
di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Zanetti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's gone back to the keeper, David De Gea, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Zanetti. Calatrava. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Played out to the left flank. There's the delivery. Van Bouten gets it away.
Castellón really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7, cambio di giocatori.
Van Bouten. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Castellón truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 27, Bojan Kürkic. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dani Olmo. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Defending was strong and firm. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Bauten wins the duel this time. And this is Bergkamp. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, that is a nice touch.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's in one-on-one, and he shoots! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bergkamp does really well there, he is strong. That's that, the end. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Now, can they get him away? In by Bojan. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball.
Chance for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Howson. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Oh, that's superb. Buchanan. Nicely aimed pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Buchanan. Aimed beyond the defence. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Milan still without a single shot on target. And he is going into that little black book. Piqué. Xabi Alonso. And it's Lopez. He's in a good... Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And now they can clear their lines. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alonso engages and forces him off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Oh, nearly.
Villarreal really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
De Jong, that could spell trouble, and he is dashing away. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Bale. Vega did well to stay calm there. That pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bojan Krkić going face-to-face with his great rival. Gay. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Lopez. He's going for goal! Brilliant from Lopez! He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Played back. Fermin does really well to win the ball there. And this is Bale. Van Nistelrooy tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Alonso. It's Alonso! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! A finish right from the top drawer. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
A case now of complete control. Buchanan. That's put paid to the danger. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And so the action is resumed. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Buchanan. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bale. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. Nicely worked. And this is Bale. Can he finish? Buchanan. Oh, good-looking ball. To Gay. Tries to pass it through. Villarreal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a look and place it forward. Pedri under intense pressure.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Good ball, good take. Pedri has created 1 goal already. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri, and he's managed to get Pedri!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. Fermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Perez. Vega. This looks promising. Howson can clear it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And here's Bale. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Van Nistelrooy! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Van Nistelrooy really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 8, cambio de jugadores.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rivaldo. And he's quick to get rid. So we have further activity on the bench here. Lewandowski coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Forlan. He's played it back.
Really good.
A header! And that's a sharp finish. No, flags up on the far side.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Rivaldo. That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Howson clears it away. Gay. Now it's Buchanan. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's come loose. Nicked it back promptly. Now he's off and running.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's a sharp little ball here. Short changes him with that pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Belletti. Now it's Bellingham. So that's it. It is all over. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for any... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Towering header! No, not the best of headers. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! Off the post! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Femi. Donatoni. He shifted it to the flank. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! Fernandez, nicely spread. Now it's Oyarzabal. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Donatoni. And he's quick to get rid. Has crossed and shoot! And he's denied! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Diouf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Juve. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Lopez. Madueke! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Bouten and Donatoni. Donatoni going face... Cristiano Ronaldo!
Newcastle always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. Mikel Oyarzabal. 2 want to come off second best. Lopez. He's having a pop! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That should get the job done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Marlon. Fermin. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Marlon. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had it taken off him. Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's hit the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Some resolute defence. Real chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan find a position of real strength now. Van Bouten. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Fernandez.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's come to nothing. Edmilson. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Those of you making their way
Milan
home on
absolutely
public transportation
dominated
today,
that
please
half,
watch the
Peter,
screen
and
for
now
train
it's
departure
all
times
about
from
game
all local
management.
major
There's no need
stations.
to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
The second period is on the way. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Zanetti, This is promising. And this is Ronaldo. Crossed into them. Chance for a shot! And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Vermeer needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and luck.
Could be danger here. Just to keep. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 57 minutes is number 15, Zanetti.
Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernandez. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Marlon. And here's Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vermeer. Now it's Madueke. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good effort! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Donatoni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Juke. Now it's Lopez. A probing pass. Terrific effort! Alexander-Arnold. Here's Oyarzabal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
Now this could be a chance. Gets the shot away! Newcastle are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nakata, pass somewhat off target. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Substitutions taking place.
Quality ball. Looking for options for move. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 77 minutes.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti. Van Dijk makes the interception. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukçu. And this is Ronaldo. Kukçu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And no mistake. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
The goal scorer.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 22, Hidekazi Nakata.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Marlen. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Bergkamp. That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Dani Olmo. Chips it through. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Forlan. And the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Camavinga, and he's had it nicked away.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cooked, shot, surely! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Donatoni. Good driving run. Azar. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Now it's Lopez. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he plays one through. Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. But it's lofted through here. Azar. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Madueke, and he's definitely onside. Goes for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Out of play for a goal kick. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. And it's Azar. For Van Balten. Maldini. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's taking no chances there. Ball swung in. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Azar. And it's Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Donadoni. That's where it came from. And it's made its way to him. Plays decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are torching themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Donadoni. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi. Osimhen. Messi. Now Mbappe. And here's Azar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lovely ball and a real chance. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
For it. Oh, good finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Numero 13.
Milan are having a ball here. The muscular approach does pay off here. Great vision. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Donadoni. Donadoni running with intent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about it, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Crossing. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Fernandes to Osimhen, and he's forced to go back. Now Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jude picks it up out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Maldini. Fermin. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in. Picked out. There's the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 16.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the through ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, now he can run. And the shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vermin needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but...
Donadoni! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Zanetti. Diouf finds himself unceremoniously floored. Sao Paulo can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a goal kick. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Zanetti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
20.
benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
Camavinga. Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bergkamp wants to run onto this. And a header! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Fernandes. Now it's Dani Olmo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
So we have further activity on the bench here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his...
Oh, good play! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Fernandes. And Azar. Now it's Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Great ball, and he's Dani Olmo! No, that's just wide.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 16.
Milan have opted to make another change here. Fermin being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a...
And he shoots! And no mistake! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 9.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Fernandes. And it's Zanetti. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, can he finish? Oh, and the referee says that is it. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation. Great chance! Goal! Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That'll be a throw-in. Jimenez. Van Dalton. Donadoni. And it's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Now the cross. And he's there to belt it away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now he's got space here. This looks promising. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Gets a good foot in there. Played out to the left flank. Fermin providing an outlet on that flank. It's a good run that. Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up. And there's a goal. And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Madueke has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Chance to oh, good effort! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Son Heung-min. Rijkaard can clear it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Jimenez. Jupe. Madueke. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Fermin in... Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Per il Milan ha segnato al 36esimo minuto numero 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's been shifted off it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Fernandez into the channel. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Donatoni. Antonetti. Donatoni. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Jude. Donatoni. Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now he's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! About as smooth as it gets! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Akanji. And again they run up against stubborn defending. The ball is loose and the chase is on. For Valverde. And here's Lopez. And here's Madueke. He leaps for it. It's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one. This must be his personal high. And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So right back into the action. And it's Fernandez. Camavinga. And it's Fascioli. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Fermin. Madueke. Looking to play him in. And a chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Akanji. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Madueke. Madueke going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a pop! Oh, denied at the last.
Madueke clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's out for a goal kick. Jimenez. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Duke could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Santos choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
He is just caressing the ball. Son Heung chance! Kane gets flagged offside. Now it's Donatoni. Good ball, good take. Madueke. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's very neat. Fernandes. For Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Maldini with the clearance. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
Juve, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Back to the keeper it goes. David De Gea, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Over to the right flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Valverde. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Valverde must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Madueke. Shoots! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Akanji.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And the finish! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So
Numero
changes
16.
afoot here and from
Numero
both
19.
sides.
Lasciano il campo per
Alexander-Arnold.
il numero 21. Il numero
Just
17.
seeing the board now,
Il
it's going to be
numero
5
22.
extra minutes.
Attenzione, un cambio. Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. And here's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Judge, surely! No, that's just wide.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lascia il campo per il numero 18. Forlan.
Fernandez. It's Pasalic. There will be a throw-in. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good
Ricordiamo
evening.
a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for? Vermin! They've got to be quick to recover this. Robertson, and it's Caicedo. Caicedo, and it's Camavinga, and it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
But he's forced to go back. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Al 9 minuto, numero 16.
So, a breakthrough already. Caicedo. Mbappe. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Lopez. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Madueke. And Donatoni. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Caicedo. Arsenal are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Juve going about things with real menace. Akanji. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, this looks sharp. Juve. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kane. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Kane. Maldini. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar. Kane. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception. Madueke. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's well spotted. Jimenez. And Caicedo. Azar. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Caicedo. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hangs one. And a header! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 21.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Madueke, this looks promising, and he's cleared it back out. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Juve. Can he get it through? Shoots! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Madueke does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Madueke. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano. Big chance!
Il quarto uomo indica 2
That
minuti di
was
recupero.
superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Robertson. That has ended up in no man's land. Madueke. And that signals the end of the first period. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Back on the... Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Camavinga. And here's Kane. That has been slung wide. And the ball is out of play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Christian, and the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has two. Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And here's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good take in a good area. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Maldini. A picture of focus and alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
L'affluenza di
Messi.
quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. Duke, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. And Azar. Messi. Caicedo. And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donatoni. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. And Caicedo. And it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Akanji. Hazard. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Kane in with the challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Milan are having a ball here. Fermin. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's all alone. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here. Fermin taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Piqué. Nakata. Van Bauten. Zanetti. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Son
recupero.
Heung-min. And Fernandez. And it's Kane. Zanetti gets a foot in here. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! No, got right underneath it. Fernandez. Caicedo. And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.